Round 1. We want to play first. I don't like opening a hand with Angel of Deliverance, but we're going to keep this hand. This doesn't feel like a mulligan to me. Question is, do you play a Tooth Collector on turn 3 onto an empty board? Maybe it doesn't matter now. Wasn't expecting another black-white deck. Explosive Apparatus. Well, don't really want to lose my Tooth Collector to that. I think we'll wait on the Collector. Our deck's not in a big rush. Got to keep that in mind. That's a weird coincidence. All right. So I guess we're going to use the Silver Strike on the Tooth Collector. Ooh, Stallion of Ashmouth's not bad. Maybe just want to play that. Could offer that as a trade to the Tooth Collector. Guess we'll take 4. Ooh, Kindly Stranger. Are our decks the same exact deck here? This is strange. Alright, so we'll play Rancid Rats. And we'll leave up Silver Strike. So I'm going to have to Silver Strike my own guy, I guess. Not in love with that. All right. So let's stop on... Why can't I stop on these steps? Unlock. There we go. Otherwise I'd die on his turn. Tooth Collector kind of walks into Explosive Apparatus. But I guess I'm gonna, well, yeah, I guess we do it. I don't need to stop on his end combat. So we only have 2 card types in yard, is that right? I guess we can swing with Tooth Collector. Hmm. Yeah, I guess that's right. We lose to that on his upkeep. Hmm. All right. Anything else I can do? Have no outs for the enchantment. Except pick the brain. I mean, I guess I could pick the brain. I certainly lost to the card there. Could try it. Now I don't know what I want to cut for it, though. Winning in the late game is going to be difficult with the Triskadilla, whatever it's called. And I'd prefer to not cut a creature because I'm already a little bit light. What's my worst removal spell? Silver Strike, I guess, kind of, but not really. Maybe, possibly. The life gain there was useful, but I did have to use it on my own guy, which was not super attractive. Farbog Revenant's good against the Triskadilla phobia. I could take a Silver Strike. All right. We'll play first. So no black mana with all black spells. I think we probably want to mulligan this. We do have 10 black, though, is that right? We do have 10 black sources, but what are my cheap white spells? Basically nothing. Like, if I don't draw Swamp, I feel like I lose. If I do draw Swamp, I'm in pretty good shape, though, with Call the Bloodline. We might just have to risk it. I mean, it just seems like if I draw a Swamp with Slayer's Plate, Call the Bloodline Slayer's Plate just seems so good. Very nice. So, I guess we play Rats. Could get Tooth collected, but guess we'll have to accept that. I'm not ready to discard to call the bloodline just yet. Next turn, getting Chaplain down's pretty good. So I guess if he has Tooth Collector, I wouldn't mind him doing it on the rats. Equip Slayer Plate or play Chaplain. What's instant? Oh, he's got the apparatus. I see. Well, let's swing in. Play the Chaplain. And he can use apparatus on it, and then on my next turn I can get some spirits. Chose to do landscape instead. I see. He's not going to be able to leave up 3 mana for the rest of the game, so he's going to have to do something spicy here. Alright, well, I guess that works. So let's swing. Alright, so now we use it. And play Rancid Rats and pass. All right. All right. This seems good. So let's go Slayer's Plate. Equip up Spirit. Swing for 6. Play Call the Bloodline and pass. Okay. So I think what we're going to do is actually play a land. We're going to use Call the Bloodline on our opponent's turn, discard the plains, and we'll use Throttle on the Reaper. Got game 2, and we beat the Triskaidekaphobia. Triskaidekaphobia? Why'd they have to give it such a weird name? Opponent did an awesome job of getting 4 card types in their yard with 4 cards. I guess we got 3 with 3 cards, so we didn't do so bad ourselves. Do I still want to try pick the brain? Or do I want to go back to Silver Strike? I mean, on the draw, would I prefer Silver Strike? I don't know. I like what Pick the Brain does. He also is trying to get Delirium going. Should I just cut our 8-drop? It only exiles creatures. It doesn't even exile permanents, which I kind of hoped it would do. Seems like you really don't get enough out of this card. Pick the Brain for that enchantment. I don't know. I don't even know how I feel about that. Might just not be worth it. Maybe go back to Silver Strike. Or Militant Inquisitor for another creature. We do have 15 though, like I said, with the Call the Bloodline. Let's just do this. All right, it's a good hand. So I think we actually do True Faith Censor into Kindly Stranger. I'm not quite ready to bust out the Call the Bloodline just yet. All right. Tooth Collector would be a good rip. So I can block the apprint. I don't mind blocking here. If he wants to use Apparatus as well, well, guess we actually take this. Because now I can equip my Censor. Ooh, that's not bad. I don't even think that was that good for him. I think we do Call the Bloodline here. I don't really want a Puncturing Light either of these. Yeah, so now we get to go Stallion and still use Call the Bloodline. He does have 3 card types though. He's got... We're going to take it. Missionaries. Okay. This is kind of cool. Let's equip here, actually. Guess I'll take the 2-for-1. All right. I'm kind of in a problem area for Triskadella phobia or whatever. If you catch my drift. Pale Rider. All right. Well. I think we're going to end up discarding the... kind of feel like discarding the Pale Rider. Seems excessive. Yeah, we'll ditch the Pale Rider. Because I don't want to discard a Compulsion. Guess we'll get rid of the rat. He already had enough creature types anyway. Just need to get this sorcery in my yard and I'll have Delirium. Although... No, I need to target something is the problem. I can't just... Oh, I don't have to use the Madness, though. Well, I guess that does work, doesn't it? So equip this. Discard plus pump. You can double block, though. Maybe we just wait a turn then. Let's play the dude and pass. I want to be able to pump this a couple times. Okay. So now I can compulsion that. I think we're just on Vamp Knight mode at the moment. Alright, so let's use it on our turn. Pass. And when he attacks with the Reaper, we're going to use it and compulsion his flyer. So now we have Delirium too, which is pretty cool. So I guess I play the land, I can pump this 3 times and bring it to 7. He would have to triple block to kill it. He does have all his mana up, though. And if he triple blocks, I get to kill 2 things. Okay. I think we're just going for it. I could attack with everything, but then he could just eat my Vamps and afford to take some damage. So I think we're just swinging here. Like I said, if he double block or triple blocks, I get to... I guess now, even if I pump, it doesn't matter. So we're going to let that happen. All right, got some really good creatures back there. So we're going to have to find another answer for the Reaper here. I guess I block. Oh, I guess I can't, can I? Skulk. That's right. How soon I forgot. Guess the Revenant's okay. So he can sack and make it a 5, 7, 9 power right now. All right. Well, it's gonna add up. Kind of want to sandbag the land in case I draw Sinister Concoction. Because I'm probably going to need to kill that flyer. Tooth Collector with Delirium. That's pretty nice. Oop. Oh, man. It's a total, complete and utter misclick, which is painful. Obviously, the problem with always watching is that he can block my Farbog Revenant. Alright. Well, let's get in with the Revenant again. So if I play Always Watching and equip this, I could make it a 5-power guy. With this, I could make it a 6-power guy. Might be in my best interest to play that next turn. Remember, it doesn't pump my Vamp Knights. That's strange. Well, let's leave up the throttle and get in with the Revenant. Okay. So I need to gain some life. All right, we take it. Let me think about this. So if I throttle this, play Always Watching, I'll have 2 blockers to my army. I gain 6 life, bringing me to 17. He could crack back and pump once and bring us to 13. I kind of need to do this now only because I don't have the mana to do both. All right, so let me think about this. I play Always Watching, swing with everything. So let's say I swing with everything. He blocks my biggest guys. He takes 6. I gain 6. I go to 17, which means if I give that -2/-2, although he can kill the Tooth Collector, so I can't really swing with that. I guess we move this then. So I can swing with this. Swing with all this. Get hit, gain 2, 3, 4, 5. Go to 16. But then I'm not going to die on upkeep, so I think we just do this. But we're going to go to 14, aren't we? Or are we going... Or did I do the math wrong? He blocked here, we're going to 13. Did I manage to screw up Triskaidekaphobia again? And he would have died unless he had the removal. Yeah, I guess so. Had lethal too, but he needed the removal spell. Pretty impressive. I'm impressed. All right. Well, looks like we lost. Gonna go back to Swiss. Not much to say. I thought our deck was cool, but we got by the old Triskaidekaphobia, whatever however you pronounce that card. All right, we'll see you back in Swiss.